Thokozani, I am Pobadimu, the advocate of Dlozi, and once again, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for choosing to view this video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so by clicking on the subscription button, and don't forget to click on the notification button so that you are notified every time there is new content on the channel. Don't forget to like this video and do leave your comments down below. Well, I am back for another video of Dlozi. So over the past couple of days, I have been basically camping at the river, but I've been heading to the river for my early morning rituals and baths, and also my evening rituals and baths. And while I was going through all of that, this came to my attention, and that is why today I'm here to talk about going to the river, going to the water, etc., etc. Because these days going to the river is also unsafe for all of us, no matter how much you can put it. But let me start here. So COVID came and it hit us, right? And people were aware of Dlozi or spirituality or African spirituality, but they were not so inclined. And then it is only through the COVID period that people became spiritually awakened, and they were driven to now dig deeper and want to understand things of the spirit. And most people now started to understand better and wanted to understand who they were and etc. And that led to a high levels of spiritual awakening and influx in the spiritual, fraternity, if I may put it like that. And it led to us seeing people becoming more independent in terms of their spiritual lives. And that also led to people going to the rivers, people going to the mountains, people doing things for themselves, and people now seeking help. I remember it was just around that time people were going to the water. If it was not for cleansing, they were going for that. I was also sitting here on my YouTube channel preaching and teaching, telling people that, now is your time for your awakening. So get up and do what you need to. So seeing that we're still in the month of healing, these are some of the things that, might seem far-fetched, but they apply to each and everyone, especially if we are spiritual people and you are someone that obviously you cannot not go to the water. Guys, Amanzi, I don't know how to stress this. Water is important to anybody because your body is made up of water. So don't deprive yourself of a natural source that is there to purify your energies as a person. Because already just by seeing water with your eye, there are things that you feel, there are vibration, there are energies that go on within you. So imagine if you were to visit at least in a month a water body once or twice. That is going to do something for your spiritual life. That is going to heal you. That is going to empower you. That is going to awaken you. That is going to cleanse you. Whether you go there Amanzi with iswasho or without iswasho, you are going to get healing. But on top of that, now people were going to the river and doing the things that needed to be done. And I sat here and preached this. Hey, me, prophet of doom. I did say to people that, can you guys please stop damaging Amanzi? Nimosha amanzi, aninakekeli amanzi, kuzofika isikhathi sizowaswela amanzi. And unfortunately, we have reached that point. I remember I used to go to Amanzi. Every time I used to go Amanzi, I would be that person. Bengi lapha Amanzi, I would be either in an argument or for take nesangoma or something along those lines. Because when I get there and I find I'm a razor, ngithola amagazi, ngithola ama-tissue, ngithole mithi, ngithole all of these gibberish. I will say gibberish because you are literally polluting and ningcolise amanzi and nishiya kunjalo. Why? If that's why Niti, many are called, but very few are chosen in this life. We as healers, you will know the importance of cleanliness and water. You will know the importance of water. I don't know why izangoma zingazithandi kanje. I always say labo bantu laba si izangoma. Abo cut and paste. Abo mina bengigula mina kwathiwa nginedlozi mina ngafundisa ukuba isangoma. You know, once you're a spiritual healer, you look at everything differently. Uma sizoya emanzini, we fast. Siyacela sibike emadlozini, preparing ourselves for this world we are about to go to. Because going to the water is another energy, another world of its own. Right? We prepare ourselves. We understand that amanzi namanzi anomnikazi wawo. That is how it was designed from emandulo. That is why when you needed to access a water body, you needed to at least go with someone onesipho noma ozokwazi ukukhulumela asho ukuthi ngilethe umuntu noma this is the reason. Abanye abanikazi bamanzi abafani nabanye. Others are male, others are female. Others are nice, others are not so nice. Abanye, when you go there, you need to announce yourself while you are still headed down to the river. Like, for example, let's say there's a water body and you are coming there. Because in most cases, those are male energies that are very strict. That when you approach those type of waters, you need to at least uzbige says that now you are basically announcing yourself that you're coming there so that as you prepare it, because the amount of power, amanzi mawabheka anamandla. That is why abantu umuntu azokutshela ukuthi amanzi mawabheka angifili right or kunento eyenzakalayo kimi because of the power. There's so many portals that you find around water bodies. So there is power. Oh, guys, there is so much power that is there emanzini, right? So, as I was saying, abanye abanikazi bamanzi, you need to announce yourself usaya. Hey mina yimi ugagunkomo yahlaba. Ngize kuwe namhlanje sizocela sizoboleka indawo into njengaleyo. And then that is why uma siya nasemanzini we carry coins. Abanikazi bamanzi noma ngithi mhlambe our ancestors or mhlambe ngithi abantu basemanzini. So for someone to understand, they love cleanliness, they love luxury, they love good looking, they love soft life. That is why uma siya emanzini you carry coins. Because umufika lapho, it's like you're like renting the place. So you announcing yourself and getting there, doing whatever you need to do, throwing those coins in the water is a big act. Because now you're like, I'm just here for some time, but I'm here to use, you understand? But I'll be back. I'm here to access my things. So what you do is that they resemble something. Goodness, guys, things of the spirit are so deep. Yeah, you know what? I get so angry when I see people misleading other people, and you find that people now are so misled that they now are just doing nonsense, nonsense. You know. So coming back to the Zangoma part. So dingaga hadithati. Umnikazi wamanzi akazwane ehlakaraha onomsindo yazi moya emanzini and emanzini ngiyamangala mina unokufika emanzini uthole abantu, people who you found them there at the water, and then they will be chilling for 20 hours chilling. Futhi yabona lapha, not to disrespect anyone laba bafaka amajazi ayi-100 anezandla anabonopopa anama-shapes or anani, those people will make you wait and get annoyed, you know. But once you've understood the principles and the rules of Amanzi and all of that, you will see that emanzini umuntu owazi amanzi, umuntu osebenza ngamanzi, umuntu owazi into zasemanzini, you don't stay there as if uka mama wakho uhlele empophomeni amanzi yeah 55557 uhlele umuntu, not giving other people a chance, because lapha ingelosi zakho na yonke into at that moment you partnering, you throwing those coins, they ascend, right? And then I'm sorry, they come right zifike la corner, and then oh guys, I wish I could give you my eyes so you could see what happens when you get there and when you're doing your rituals. And then at that moment you are so covered, hey yo, you know what, and then you do what you need to do, and then you go, you take your power, and then you go. Tolumundu camping there, literally camping there, camping. Utoli jazi seli manzi, utole I it gets annoying. So emanzini uzothola kungcolisiwe kwenziweni, and then now you get there as somebody, you need to come and work. Obviously bayenzani, they take all of these things ezinye zingene emanzini and all of these other things, guys. Usathi usazimamelile abanye bazokushayela igubhu. There's a period that you can do that for. You need to ask as well, put more money and buy that, because umsindo awufuneki. And then you do what you need to do, and then you go. But the thing is that utholi sangoma silahlele a hard body into the water. A goat into the a goat into ay shem. Mina kalempilo yabo sangoma le. Siyazibona. Inkukhu, guys. Inkukhu ephelele, like organic, free range. You understand that? Free range. Ingene. You understand that? Ingene organic. Like you, especially with moving water, you must always look at this. Where the basically tinesenzile or geography and all of those other things, because sitting here I majored in geography and math and varsity. That was the plan, to just teach that, but unfortunately, so the way amanzi aflow ngakhona, they flow, especially if it's amanzi ahambayo, it's either downstream or upstream. But if it's downstream, there is then where we get to now, a lake or whatever the case might be, or a bigger water body, than what it is. Because sometimes, in most cases, they do these things on the streams, ne? So then these things that you throw la phezulu ziya phansi. That is when we are being taught about cholera and all of these things. You're being taught that whatever you're doing there at the top, it gets to someone low suga le phansi, so you need to balance these things. But anyway, here I am as Ukoko talking to you today. So that body of chicken, it decomposes in the water, because imagine ngelanga emanzini kuza abantu abayi-20, because abantu manje sebeza ngama-quantum. I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know, Shem. You find that 20 people, they all discard free chickens into that water. What happens to those chickens? They go down the stream. They go down. Oh, guys, you can lahlela inkukhu emanzini. You can lahlela inkukhu emanzini. Like niyabhora. Ay. Yo. I think the reason why I don't like chicken because I've worked so much with chicken in my 7 years of practicing. I am here with chicken. Like, I'm not a big fan of chicken. I don't even think I'll ever farm chicken. I'm interested in that, but I've experienced it in so many dimensions that I'm like, chicken, yo, chicken, my chicken. But anyway, angcolisa amanzi. So lo muntu lo osuke agezwa le phansi, ugezwa around it dead, how can I put it, around these decomposed bodies of chicken. And then what happens to this person? Uthi lo muntu lo usageza inhlanhla lapho, usageza, usahlambulula, akasahlambulula, ugeza ngamanzi angcolile. Kunabantu futhi abawaphuzayo lama. Ay guys, you are na guys. So now the water bodies have been so messed up, it is sad. Usazusabhekile inkukhu bese kuba nalama crook ahlala emanzini that camp bagcoke ngathi izangoma, kanti they are there to actually steal from abantu that go emanzini. It's always advisable that when you go to the water, you don't go uyi-one uzenza uCynthia Rotrot. At least go with somebody. Angithi nifike ngequantum niphume ngama-window nikhipha amashoba ngama-window. No. At least have abantu bamadoda or abafazi who are gonna look like that, are gonna look out for you, because by the time you go into the water, excuse me, depending on what you do, by the time so uyaphume emanzini, there's like a gazillion guys around you. Abanye, they look like those guys, abonyope boys, but they are there to steal from you. They look at the cars you guys are driving. Because abanye, there was a water body that I used to use. That water place was D1 until everyone started going there. I think the reason why sometimes nibona umuntu marathola amanzi, they don't like telling, because guys, once people know of a place, they flock there. Yeah, like kusuka nale sangoma les enithi lona wathwasa imbuzi kuse 1 rand. Ay bazophuma shem ngamashoba wabo avithikile awe kinky braid, awe kinky hairpiece. Umuntu afike neshoba lakhe le kinky, wena niyafika wena ngithi wena kinky shoba kufike nalaba aba like amashoba wama lace frontal, like kuba yihliphi wishi, because now abantu like kungalendlela kuba ngakhona, kanti amanzi, hey guys, siyawaswela. That is the reason, and that is why sekuba umuntu makathola indawo yakhe akafuna ukutshela abanye, uzoposta yes anihalelise sabawel, but anyeke azantshele, because uzitholela ulese indawo mawuyithola futhi ikhulume nawe, ikhulume nomoya wakho, ikutshela ukuthi ya lana siya connecta, because kwezinye indawo uzosuthatha ama chance just because uyibone ku Instagram or ubone ku TikTok or ubone ku whatever you've seen it or here on YouTube, and then you decide to go uthole ukuthi awaqhumani nawe, because angisho asiphathanga ngokufana, asithwelanga ngokufana, noma senze izinto asizenzi ngokufana, yabo. So indaba yamanzi guys ijule kakhulu. So abantu bebese baya emanzini ke kusekungcoliswa emanzini, kwaba yikho lokho usho sikhuluma la guys, guys ikalani kushiya amarula namabhodlela emanzini. Guys ngicela ukuthi nitobhe namareza, guys ngicela ukuthi nitobhe namathishu, ngicela ukuthi mangabe boyilo shikhandlela, ngicela ukuthi ukhwaye, like leave that place as how you found it. Qale kancane indawo ke abanikazi nawo sebayakwata, abanye ezinye indawo abantu abasabuyi, abanye abasakhona ukungena. Mawuthi uyile lapho sekunesinye nje isithunzi esingathi welcome nana, esithi go home, go and sleep, and then so uyabona ukuthi manje hayi khona into wrong, and then sesiyasabotsheka nathi spiritually, because manje kena bayenza ukuthi kube nezinto eziba semanzini. Hey guys, yazini kuningi. I think I will have to make another video in terms of this, so I tell you in more length, but I wanted to speak about the water. So njengoba ngiyemanzini these past couple of days, on top of that, so these natural bodies ziyavalwa eventually, so sesiswela indawo zokuya emanzini. And now indawo esezisele, especially if you are not from you are inland and not outland, mangabe like you are in the land uphakathi, like you can't access water bodies like olwandle and all of that, you are dependent on all these water bodies that you find. And sometimes you find some of them are in suburban areas and all of that. And now when you go, you're no longer free to do your things because habelona la klobola, habelona la patana, go meeting let adilo tsena tse di unhealthy. You know, ha man lenze bunga se khasi man bunga ka bu, but hey man get us solved. Maraluna, you've made it a horror movie. Like when people see Ibai, there's like they just lose their mind. They call security. There's some people there by our river. So we have literally become that. The water bodies are scarce and there's nothing we can honestly do. Meaning things on advice ngayo ukuthi guys, hloniphani indawo zamanzi because ziyamosheka. And elezesele manje, it's more or less what you find in the suburban areas because now it's around white people, and white people don't want to see black people going to their water and dirtying their water and all of these things. So where I went, it was also a place that is a very it's a protected place. Nobody people hardly access that. But because I go there and I speak to my mom Lambo and I'm like, Momly, I'm it's a girl. I go there and look invisible and whatnot. But every time I go there, I would find Abelungu sitting around there, Epsugu, or in the early hours. That's why I need to Abelungu know a lot of things that you guys don't know. Or rather, you guys know, but have turned a blind eye. Religion, I hate you. Yabona wena wenkolo. Wena wokufinstila ifear emntwini omnyama. Wena owenza umuntu omnyama ukuthi ahlupheka engene ethuneni. Religion, I hate you. Religion. Me, see this girl. I hate religion. Our people are starving, Emma Lokshin. Our people are starving, Emma. Guys, if you understood and knew how powerful a black person is, you'd look at life differently. Sithwele amandla, sithwele ukhanya, sithwele konke. That is why wathi umebona owazi kakhulu wathi no, ithi ngimthatha umuntu omnyama ngimfake emuva, ngimprogramme, ngimfundise into ezomfaka ku mental prison ukuthi abelieve ukuthi lana uma ufa uzoyaka hell if awulandeli le doctrine or redoctrine or redoctrina. I carry them. Guys, I'm so like, I don't want to lie, the religious doctrine has just ruined a lot. Until someone comes to me and says ugokwakhe or whoever wasegibo uthe makashona wabona uJesu or wabona uMary Magdalene or wabona uPaulos or wabona uSaule or wabona uJudas or wabona uJohn or wabona uRomans or wabona uHabakuk, because I don't like, until someone can come to me and tell me that's what they saw, or they saw Gabriel. Umuntu makazohamba emhlabeni ubona bonke abakibo or owakibo, if not 2, 3, 4. I've never, if this nyasho ngithi 7 years egaming, 7 years in and out by the graves, I'm there. I've never seen a Gabriel or a Saul or Paul saying I'm here to bring you to. You find their spirits that are caught between the physical world, but I've never ever had an encounter of them. And that's why I need to iyane ibhedlela hamba nohlele ibhedlela nibukela abantu abashonayo ke mhlawumbe if you think I'm talking gibberish. Nimbukele umuntu makazohamba uzokutshela ukuthi na umama na ubani bani na ubani bani. That is what they are seeing. So the reality guy, the haven the guy kana go hobaneng o khutlela ho bathong ba, you go back to your family, you go back to mo otswang teng. They are the ones that received you into the afterlife. And then kunemigomo ke nemibandelo nama stages asuke ayenzakala. So yizenzo nezenzo zomuntu ekhaya bonke bebasonta kamdise bazinikele, but mabazoshana angikhumbula ukogama athi ngumdise uzongilanda or ubani, they were all referring to the people that passed. So that is when I realized that, you know what, ezinye izinto nje zilahlekisa abantu abamnyama, and I will always be an advocate of Dlozi mina. Shoot me and shoot me and shoot me however. Look with me with your envy green eyes. I don't care, because I know my truth. I know my purpose. I know why I'm here. So kwayenzakala leyo wishi leyo hliphi leyo, watholakala ukuthi abantu sebe lost, sebelahlekile bayenzakani, because nina nifundisweni ukuthi emanzini kunenyoka mele nisaba amanzi. That's why bathatha umuntu omnyama bamfaka in the locations bese bona bahlala kuphi phambi kwamanzi ukuthi everything and anything abayifunayo yenzeke itholakale. That is why indawo eziphambi kwamanzi bazozidurisa zibe high and expensive, because bayazi ukuthi this color will not be able to afford it, but us we know, because sibafake ku-hypnosis. So let's take what they know and use it for our advantages. Yeah, why yazina angisazoya deeper, ngisazoya deeper. Ngifuna ukutshela manje. For your information, a snake is a symbol of power. A snake is a symbol of wealth. A snake is a symbol of success. A snake is not a symbol of demons. The snake was turned into a symbol of demons when the doctrine, Zafiga, Amadoctrina, Abadotrizer, they got to you. They made you believe that the snake is izokubonisa, babali nganekwane, that now people believed for years and years, and now they are, hey, it's a lot. Snakes are associated with transformation, right? And snakes served as advisors to gods and goddesses in the olden times, and royalty. I could go in. That's why when you are actually going through a spiritual awakening or whatever, or it is you have a spiritual calling or whatever, you're gonna see snakes in your dream. You are seeing your power. That's a symbol for transformation and awakening your power. Abantu bagini. And now you finding your awakening, you are going deeper into understanding. Uguti, oh, where is this power coming from? And then when you go deeper, Papa, you get to understand that this power is coming from Amadlozi wako, Amadlozi agini. Yo, religion, I hate you. The religion that made our people so. I wished people protected Amadlozi wabo as much as they protect certain religions. Uzoye lokshin, amatuna ase lokshin, just inja. They have taught the black person to say, umuntu mangasekho, they are a demon. Umuntu mangasekho akasenasabela emhlabeni. Umuntu mangasekho, you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And then you go to amatuna waselokshini, you find heartbreak. Ithuna liwele lize libe nembobo. Ne? Bese uyahamba uye ema-suburbs. Sabani use-suburbs. Akere, this is useless. Get the graves. We put these people there. You go and find from Muslims, from Mabitla Abona. They go weekly, if not monthly. They look after their graves. They look after their own. You go and look. The state of graves is akdala compared to emakasi nasema suburbs akfani. Uyabona ukuthi lana, like kuga impoverishment, kuga poverty, like you are now embedded in this system that you are in. Yo guys, I could go on and on, because I live and breathe what I am, and I know what I am. So I was thinking that should it happen that kuthiwa kunendawo a vacant or wherever, I will work towards buying that place. I don't want to lie. I will plan. I will buy that place, whether it's land, whether it's whatever it is, a ranch, whatever it is. I will buy that place, gate it, and make you pay for coming there because maniza manqeda cleanan and kunemithetho you can like because now people guys niyamosha nimoshe ezintabeni nimoshe emakhavini abantu bayabulawa ezintabeni abantu bayabulawa komahaheng and ntho ya mahaha ya hore batho ba komahaheng ha se ntho ya because that also ezinye izinto as you go deeper into the levels of spirituality and power kune certain level type of liver you need to have. And you cannot say umuntu that came endumeni yakho once who has no understanding of what is spirituality or African spirituality. Usese spiritual babe, niyabathatha, niyabalahlela emanzini, niyabalahlele emakhavini, abanye abantu abasabuyi. Some people need to be nurtured, need to be groomed. And also this thing of dingaka di etse gore dilo tsa badimi be kare dilo tse tshosang, dilo tsa o lokisetsa batho bophelo, dilo tsa it's not supposed to. I sit here and say this and will forever say this. Spirituality is my freedom. Let it be your freedom as well. And this is not an imprisonment. You are living a double life. And when I say double life, I mean it in a spiritual sense. You are fixing yourself and living in the physical. Hey guys, I wish I could show you this. But to the water situation, can we do better as abantu abayizangoma? Abantu abayabelaphi. Siyabona abantu bahamba namanzi, abantu abasabuyi. We don't see that there's something wrong. Kunale button esiyipressile that we can't reset it, because within the African spiritualities, people of ungood intentions have infiltrated. That's why bahamba besimoshela. Uthi uqeda ukuphahla ulahlela amakhwene emanzini umuntu angene awathathe. Kunabantu abanjalo. Those people know that you are taking poverty with you home. Imali yasemanzini ayithatha. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but it is what it is. So if kunendawo yamanzi niyitholile, please make sure that you learn to call each other out as izangoma. If you see ukuthi umuntu uze lapho wakhulula washiya isiphika sakhe esinama shapes, please mkhuzeni, like don't do that. Pick up after us, look after yourself, because kusasa when we can't access this place, what's gonna happen? Can also indawo, I also wish that our government or something could happen. Our association lawa corner, they're not doing anything for us, because this is why natural places or whatever intaba Amanzi should always be protected. And also us going there, we should be protected. We are not animals. Siyalapo because siyakula. So now they have figured us out. Simapuna impundu ngaphandle, because now we have been figured out. So yes, we have been figured out, but they don't have to go in deeper, baba. So now us being figured out, we are now being told it's no longer safe for people to access indawo ezinjena. When uyalapho ufaka ibhayi, you're not allowed there, because you're not conservating nature, or you're scaring the tourists away with the practices that you guys do, and all of those things. And remember, between us and imvelo kaNkulunkulu, there should be a level of siphilisane, hayi ukuthi simoshe, because uma simosha kunomnikazi wentaba, kunomnikazi wamanzi, then what sizophuma sibalekelephi? Some of us, we are so inclined to Amanzi, be it nyageza, be it seeing it, being it nyawasebenzisa, being it just passing. We need that for our souls. If I were to stay a month without being by the water or not seeing the water, I would get sick. I need that. So yekani ukusaba amanzi. It's a cringe fest when you see umuntu omnyama. Bayawasaba amanzi, ungabosaba amanzi. Abana mawuthi ubheka amanzi. la ngaphakathi kuwe kwenzeka ama-wishy-wish ama-washa-wash, it means ukuthi kune-connection, kune-extension cord esuke yenzakala. But because you've been taught ukuthi lapha emanzini kunenyoka, inyoka ehleli ithe mina ngilambile, mina ndoloma, yina mawuza lana ngizodidinisa niklume. There's no such thing. There is no such thing. Can you stop with that bull nonsense? Can you stop believing nonsense? Nizolamba, nihlupheke until gomcake, until jeswalana atatlo lata akithi kining bongkhunu ba re ne ba tlhoka tsa meme tsa mso mo bang teng ba nule di savara like da ba da fela ba emi. So to each its own, to each its own. Like that's how ngisho ngithi to each its own. So can we just conserve la sihamba khona sithola impilo? Gosh, my eye is itching. Can we just conserve la sihamba khona sithola impilo? Siyadinga. If it's not for us, it's for someone else. But we are spiritual people and we should live and walk like we are. Singabi spiritually kuphela emabhayini ebhlalweni. That's not spirituality. I can live without not having this. Idlozi lami alikho lapha phezu kwalebhayo sitting somewhere on the sprint. Idlozi lami alihlelanga ebhlalweni bami. I can live without my beads. But because there's a certain protocols that require me to wear that, there is protocol. But I'm just saying ukuthi kungaphakathi kuwe. You are. That's why kuthiwa spirit. We understand khunali that differentiation. So it is what it is. But I'm coming back again with more Dlozi chats. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a blessing to also seeing you receiving this, because I might just sit here and record, but it's for you, it's for whoever. You understand? And to people that go and post their places, should you also share the location of the places? Know that ubita bogogo quantum, bogogo quantum. Kilo bahara di quantum bogogo bao. Batle lima twasabona 59 or batle li clients tsabona kaofela or whatever the case might be. But make sure that you tell people that, guys, tlhokomelang le ska sia go le biao, because ba banga that's like ke di cut and paste ngaka. So it's gore if motho ke cut and paste mo jetsa gore never leave indawo ya bantu abadala ile so ungaka ebyang. How like how go ithateng wa how sidimo sa rata moya ya rata iseng gore like o ska ithata yo na khoni. Like it's like le baruti ba lena ba dikereke tsa lena tse di kholo ba tsamaya noka ba tsamaya metsi ba lo itshela ka noka moya. They go to the rivers and then they tell you to stay at home. Yeah litla shwalele banyane. I love you. I am Pobadimu, the advocate of Dlozi. We'll get into that some other day. We'll get into that. I think we must go a little bit deeper. But I am Pobadimu, the advocate of Dlozi. And once again, I thank you for coming through to view this video. I will definitely see you later. And this was another Oh My Dlozi video. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments below. So from myself, Ugogo unkomo yahlaba umama kazweli no puntununus. I will definitely see you on our next video. Remember, we're still on a road to 100,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you're in a taxi, in a quantum, in a bus, anywhere at work, whatever the circle of friends you have, it does not matter, the WhatsApp groups, make sure you ask them, have you subscribed to Mpobadimu's channel? If they haven't, send them my way. We are there. We are going there. Thank you so much, guys. It's nothing but love and light, and I will definitely be seeing you soon. And don't forget that we are seeing your bookings, and we thank. And just before I go, I just wanted to say that in terms of our bookings, in terms of we have sort of altered dates and extended some dates. So there were dates for virtual appointments, and also there were dates for walk-in one-on-one sessions. So new dates are gonna be released either Monday or Tuesday, and I will also post you on my Instagram, because now there is an influx of people for the one-on-one sessions, and also for the virtual consultations. So I now need to delegate within a week of having virtual and one-on-one sessions. So new information will be sent out, or rather will be put out probably on Monday or Tuesday, so that you know which date. So should you be booking with us, because we have received a high influx of bookings, so should you be sending a WhatsApp through to the WhatsApp line, please be patient with us, as that busy iwishi amahlipi abantu kade bamlindile ugogo. Don't worry, I am back, and it is definitely back to work. So to the rest of you, I'll be seeing you in the Doomba, but today I'll see you on our next video. So from me, myself, and I, it is nothing but love and light. Thokozani.